It was to do with like me nan and that. And then...
All right, Chris, might as well not fucking tell us, lads. Jesus Christ.
Is your nan dead?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off, Chris.
Years
Years
ago.
ago?
Yeah.
Did she like David Beckham?
So why did you get the David Beckham?
No, because it was
No,
meant
it's fine. You should have seen how heavy she was with free kicks. Like. Hello, free content enjoyers. If you like our content for free, like Scum, and you think we're going to see more content from us, but maybe even different styles of content, head over to patreon.com/What's Happening Pod. Bobby, what is on the Patreon?
We've got loads on the Patreon. We've got Patreon exclusive episodes that obviously people on the Patreon will only be able to see. We've got early access, so instead of seeing it on a Thursday, you'll see it on a Tuesday. We've got specials on there, and obviously you being a Patreon member, you can guide us on which way we should do our specials, what we should film, what we should do. And even if you don't want to watch the anything on the Patreon anyway, if you just like us in general and you want to support us, like look what the people at Patreon have done for us already. Yeah. We've moved studio.
We like money.
We always like money, and more so when it's £4 a month. Patreon.com/What's Happening Pod.
See you over there.
Bye.
Yeah.
I've never seen. Shut up, Chris.
Welcome back to the What's Happening podcast. Welcome to the Halloween special. We were recording for half an hour, and then our photographer Luke decided to stand on the plug and turn all the cameras off. So
we're back again.
We're back again. With myself,
Chucky,
David.
Oh,
Who are you?
Come as Steve Coogan.
No, he's come as Jimmy Savile.
No, I haven't come as Jimmy Savile. We left Gary in charge of ordering the costumes, and he said in the group chat, I actually get you the Jimmy Savile one. You don't even need the wig. And I went, do us a favour, Gary. Please don't get me a Jimmy Savile one. I'd rather not dress up as a paedophile. And lo and behold, Gary got me the Jimmy Savile costume.
Have you turned up dressed as a paedophile anyway? Come as Danny.
Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome. And who have we got over here?
Look, Freddie Mercury.
Kev Keegan.
Oh, I want to break free.
That wasn't bad, you know.
That was alright.
That was actually very bad. Alright.
Oh, Vlad, I'm trying to fucking get in a Mercury out there. Yeah, come on now.
Talking about Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, let's speak about him.
Did you ever see fucking Carol Baskin off Tiger King?
No.
When she used to do like cameos and all that, right? Someone wrote in and gave her a cameo, and she was like, "Hi, just want to wish a very happy birthday to a Mr. Rolf Harris from your two loving children. Your best friends wrote in saying, from your two loving children, saying they've got some fun memories of when you used to touch them daily with your best friend Jimmy Savile." And I was just like, oh, lad, absolutely nailed.
Lad, I love when radio shows get called in and get pranked, you know. It's one of my favourite things.
Lad.
What are you laughing at?
It matter how much you look like him, you know.
Lad, zoom in. Lad, do not put that on Instagram, lad.
Doesn't he look like him?
Lad, it's not funny, lad. Why have you made me chest? You all got proper funny costumes.
Oh my god.
Don't put that on Instagram, lad.
That is the best.
Just sitting over there on his one-man couch.
Oh, lad, that's so fucking funny, you know. Dan, I don't know why you're hating it so much. Because you're a comedian.
No, yeah, I'm a comedian, but I'm not a paedophile.
It doesn't
matter. You all got proper funny. Gary got Chucky, funny because Gary's ginger. You got fucking, you got Freddie Mercury, that's hilarious because you're a homosexual. Chris got David Beckham.
Oh, we'll have to explain the David Beckham thing again.
Yeah.
So,
Wait.
we'll flash these on the screen now. Whoopah! That's the David Beckham tattoo. Whoopah! And that's Chris's tattoo.
Chris got the
no,
same.
yeah, take your pick.
Chris has got, because what it was, Chris used to play footy and he nearly went pro, and his favourite is when he's always David Beckham. So
I done me knee in.
Yeah.
And then, so he got the same tattoo, true story. Got the same tattoo as
And his
David Beckham.
favourite tune was If You Want to Be My Lover, weren't it? So,
Yeah.
Back in the day, Chris
What is
used
your
to-
favourite Spice song?
Spice song.
I
like Dave Christie, sure.
like Chris. That'll do.
What is your favourite Spice Girl song?
let me think. Oh my God.
I don't really know any of them other than If You Want to Be My Lover.
No, I do. I proper do.
I do
What's
know
the
them. Me
fucking name?
bird sings them.
When to become one.
Can I take the glasses off at
I
least?
need
Yeah.
some love like I've never been loved before.
I thought that was a Tom Kitten.
No.
What's...
It's probably not. Wait there, let me type them in.
It's one of them where you, as soon as you typed in the songs, you go, oh, man.
Wanna be my lover. You gotta get with my friends. Wanna take a dick.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
I can't believe you went to the tattoo shop that one day.
What did you ask for? Did you just go in and
No,
go,
I
hey,
showed
David
them-
Beckham's
I
next?
showed them the picture of that. I went, can you redo that?
It was to do with like me nan and that. And then
All right, Chris, might as well not fucking tell us, lads.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Is she not dead?
yeah.
Oh,
did she
fuck
die?
off, Chris.
Years
Money
ago.
man.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Did she like David Beckham?
So why did you get the David Beckham?
No, because it was
No,
meant
it's hard. You should have seen how heavy she was with free kicks. Like,
she could bend it.
Bend it like
She was that cat meme. Fucking bend them on in.
Well, sorry.
Bend it like Brenda.
Is that your nan's name, yeah?
That's me nan. That's me nan's name. That's alive.
Oh, is it? Who's the one that's dead then?
Doreen.
Doreen?
Yeah.
That's me man's.
Proper nan's name. That's like one of them. That's like one of them where the born an 89-year-old.
What's it?
Lad, you know the name, like my bird's ma's called Doreen. But years ago, before I met my bird, I didn't realise some lad's ma was called Doreen. And do you ever remember the video years ago at the smackhead with a hand stuck in the post box, right? We were talking about that. And I forgot the name she was shouting or something. And I just went, oh yeah, proper baghead name, mate. She was going, Doreen! Doreen! Like that. And then this kid just slapped me across the back of the head like, me fucking ma's name. Chris's nan. I'm dead. Shut up. Sorry, Chris. It's alright.
Jesus.
Listen, it's all in the Halloween spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you hear that, sorry, lad, I'm not even going
so
here.
Chris,
You
is
know,
your
I'm
nan
not-
ever
I'm not
haunted
even
you?
Yeah.
going here, lad. I'm not. I wouldn't even mean it.
Have you ever
like
been
that.
haunted by your nan?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
What would you do if she did?
What? Me too phones.
I'm taking the jacket off. I'm sweating.
If
in
someone
this.
come back to haunt you, who do you think it'd be and how do you think they'd haunt you? I sound like a Cilla Black question on fucking...
Probably Gandhi because we share a lot of the same values.
Oh yeah, what was that? Children.
Sweaty flip flops.
What have you just said?
Sweaty flip flops.
A little bit of Mahatma over there.
I honestly
Mahatma.
thought he's with a bit with like a cool one, like an Obi-Wan Kenobi or a Darth Vader or something.
But that's gay.
Lad,
Lad.
it's not like you get a lightsaber.
Is-
with
if
it. What's
you got
gay?
a-
What's having a
Exactly,
lightsaber?
very
Lad?
Yeah, I was...
Do you know what I like about the Gandhi
I
film?
ordered a takeaway the other day and it was coming late at night and I was like outside in the front garden waiting for it because they want to wake the kids up. And... Because they already had the tea.
Fuck them.
I had my tea as well, but I was still hungry.
What did you get?
Just pizza and cheesy chips. And
Can't go wrong.
Yeah. And as I was going to the front door, in the corner of my eye, I just seen one of the kids' lightsabers. So I was like, oh, I'll take that in the garden with me. So I stood in the front garden
Protection.
with a blue lightsaber, just swinging in the street for about 10 minutes. And I just thought, I look like a bad
Have you ever
paedophile.
seen-
What the plug, lad? I thought I just feel like a bad paedophile. And I was just sitting there, like, my beard was looking at me, and I'm just like, in the window.
Have you seen that video of
The
it?
fat
Like,
in the audition.
no.
Oh.
Where it's like someone's just video on Snapchat or something, and it's like my husband and our new neighbour introducing themselves, and they just moved in, and like one's on the side of the street, and he's taking like a one of them dead realistic looking lightsabers out the back, and the neighbour runs in the house and grabs one, and it's like snowing, and one goes. Zoom. And the other's like with the blue one, and the other stands on the side of the road with the red one, and goes. And they just run at each other and go.
Oh yeah, here's a question for you then.
All right, go ahead.
Harry Potter or Star Wars?
Oh.
Could just with you being on the train now.
See, I'd have to, because I've watched Harry Potter recently and I'd never seen it before. I've not sat and watched the Star Wars films all the way through in a while, so I'd have to watch them again and then make me verdict.
I'd say Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry
yeah.
Potter.
Yeah, I reckon Harry Potter all day.
Oh, dude.
I do like-
It depends on the mycloglobin, really.
Do you like Lord of the Rings?
I've never really sat and
I
watched
think I need to
do.
watch it again now
I
as an
do.
adult.
So good.
I do. It gets to a point though. It's
You
like
like Lord of the Dance?
Yeah.
it gets to a point though in some of them where you're like, I thought it was gonna end, and then it carries on, and then you're like, I thought it's gonna
They are
end,
long,
and
like-
then you're like,
gonna stay a bit like
is
that.
this film gonna end? Because you just don't know, and it's on for like how long? 3 hours or something.
Are they that long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I need to watch it now as an adult because when
You've
there's
got to-
loads of movies that I've watched younger and I just
You
didn't
don't appreciate
them.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't.
Do you think the way films have gone shit, it's because series have got better?
Good question.
Yeah, but loads of people have said to watch all these different series, and it's like I'm gonna get proper hate for this. Game of Thrones, I just can't watch it.
I have never watched
I
it.
just can't watch it.
Never watched it.
Have you
That's
never,
fine,
never,
it's not bad
ever,
taste,
never,
though.
ever,
Everyone.
never ever got into it.
Yeah.
Never ever tried to watch it. I just can't do it.
but you've never tried to watch it?
No, I've watched like an episode or two.
Oh, well,
but
Yeah,
I just
then
can't.
you need to
listen,
watch it then, 'cause you
I've
haven't watched
watched the first episode of Game of Thrones 10 times because I watched the first episode and was like, yeah, sick, and then I just never carried it on.
Lads, you know what I
Yeah.
just caught myself doing then, right on the sly. I don't know. I was trying to
Looking
get a
at the
glimpse
tits.
of side boob. Like,
He wants a bit.
well, I caught myself doing it. Like, I don't know why.
Asking you will receive. Oh wait, I can't even get it. Nipple.
I don't know why I did it. I was sat there and went
Subscribe
Did you ever have
to the OnlyFans.
in the video, in the music
Did
video.
you
we
ever have
did.
tits?
In
In the music video where he's I want to break free, and he's hoovering, dressed up like that. I want to break free.
Was it with the Henley?
Yeah. Or
Have
the
you
mop or
watched that
something.
new David Beckham documentary by the way?
No,
I
Yeah,
started
no,
watching it, you know, and it was
That's
I'm
really
quite
halfway
intriguing.
through the
Do you know what?
second
Do you know what bit though? Like for all like the shit that they get and that, like when
That you get?
yeah.
when she's trying to say she's working
Yeah,
class,
and he just pops his head back in and goes, "No, be honest.
Yeah.
What car did your dad take you to school in?" And she's like,
Rolls
"No,"
Royce.
and she goes, "No, what do you mean?" He just goes, "What car did your dad take you to school in?" And she goes, "Rolls Royce."
Yeah.
In
I
the
just
don't
in
get
the
why she lie
80s,
about that.
in
Oh.
the 80s, and
Yeah.
you had to be told to get a
I think
fucking
she's
Rolls Royce.
sounding at me. I don't know why I had this conception of her that,
Oh no, I
that
know what
she
you
was...
mean. I thought she was.
Yeah, I thought she was a
watched that.
bad
I
knobhead,
thought she was
yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of a prick.
I watched it. I thought she was half funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was fucking sound. But is it? Oh, what do you reckon on the amount of flack he got over the World Cup?
Ridiculous, lads.
Fucking so stupid.
I've
innit?
never seen a player get hate
so
like that ever.
stupid. That's so bad.
Do you know what?
Mad.
Do you know what's boss to hear though? Like when you hear like the stuff he says about he wasn't asked about anything else other than playing for England, and then you've got players like fucking Slabhead, who
Slabhead.
Harry
he
Maguire.
played, yeah, Harry Maguire.
Oh,
who's
we meant
playing,
Money messenger.
and then he's playing for Man U, gets offered to play for West Ham for less dough,
Says no.
and plays every single game, but he still says no. And then he's had the cheek to come out and go, I'm gonna have to sit down because this playing once a month thing isn't good. Well, you were the cheeky
You would have
prick.
still been on about £100 a week at West
but-
Ham playing every week.
Yeah, exactly. So you're a cheeky cunt wanting to just sit there getting all this dough, but oh, hang on a minute, now you want to play? Well, why didn't you go to West Ham and play then?
You had your opportunity.
You-
You
No, Chris
for
felt so
people-
strongly about Harry Maguire.
I know.
For people, I can't stand them.
How
It's
did we go
shit.
from David Beckham to Harry Maguire? I don't
No,
know.
no.
Because of that, how much like he wanted to play
Because
for
he's obviously
England.
passionate about the stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
passionate about it.
You've got the same
I'm
boxer, doesn't
passionate. I'm
Yeah,
passionate
you
about
have
my
got the same
craft.
shape there as Harry Maguire.
Like, have you ever seen them videos where like the Chinese people like grow like watermelons in cases and make them square?
yeah.
That is your mind like grow your head in a square box or something. Like, is that a fucking heavy box?
I'm putting this back.
Yeah, I would. I would. It's got a better shape.
Don't let that get a brother in this skirt.
Get it right.
I can't even get it on.
Oh, here he is, golden
But
balls.
yeah, well, it's just, I thought as well the way United let him go, considering like Ferguson brought him in as a kid and proper like,
Look at that.
considering Ferguson brought him in as a kid and I probably like brought him up through the club
Yeah,
and
I
that.
like that, yeah,
And then,
yeah,
and then
sick.
the way, but then the way he just like overnight just like let him go.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, him and
I haven't got
Ferguson
that far
fucking
into
went
it
again,
yet, Jesus Christ, spoilers.
No, but at the end
He
of the
dies
day,
in the end.
yeah, but at the end of the, at the end of the day though, would
Ferguson's
if
wife dies in the end.
He is with the heads, right?
at the end of the day though, if you said Man U, Real Madrid, you get to play with Ronaldo, Figo, Zidane, you go, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say no.
No, but
of
he
course
didn't
not.
want to leave United though.
And then
If-
Steve
like,
McManaman went there.
Was
didn't
it Zidane that made him leave?
No, it was Ferguson a bit because
Zidane?
he
Ah.
done
No,
this,
'cause
he
he
done
meant-
an advert for Pepsi where he had to be like a gladiator, so he put like 5 kilograms of body weight on, and then that next season he didn't play as well. Ferguson blamed that, even though David Beckham reckons that it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then, without even speaking to David Beckham, a bid come in from Barcelona. Ferguson went, yeah, I'll accept it. And then David Beckham found out the next morning through somebody else. So he was like, well, if I'm going to be forced out the club,
I'm going to go to one of my
I'm going to go to the club that I want to go to.
But didn't he go to Real Madrid though because of Zidane?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah,
'cause
but-
there's-
the conversation he had on the
to
pitch.
him after the Champions League final, I was like, so you're coming to Madrid, and
Yeah.
he made up, and then Florentino Perez, who was the president, he still
Still is.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
of Madrid, contacted him and was like, do you want to play for Madrid? And he went, yeah, he went, so like, it's done then.
I need to polish them. I think
damn.
I've only seen like the
Lad, they're
first
heavy.
episode and a half. And
Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah,
sick.
I'm
I
same
thought
as
it
you.
was
It
is
proper
good, lad, it is.
I like
Because-
David Beckham. I think he's fucking
Nice one.
Sean kid. Yeah, not you though.
You're so good, yes.
You're just a one. I've
If
eight
like,
tattoo.
it's mad that I didn't realise
With a
he's-
bear mark.
I didn't realise he spent 5 years playing in the States, but I honestly don't ever remember it being
He's
that
one
long.
of the
I like
smartest,
Alex.
he's one of
Year
the
or two.
smartest fellas ever though. to do what he done.
He's-
Because
nice,
when wait there about the contract.
Chris has got the same tattoo.
When he done the contract, did you know about the contract?
He was the highest paid player.
No, when he went to LA Galaxy,
The shirt sales.
yeah, no, not just the shirt sales. They said to him like, you can either be on this fucking dough that's astronomical, or you can take this contract where later on you can have shares in a football club.
And that's how he got into Miami.
Yeah.
And that's how he got into Miami, because he took a massive pay cut. Well, not a massive one, but he took like, you can either have this much
To
or
start
this
his
much,
own
and
franchise.
then have your own franchise. And he went, go ahead, I'll do that.
got
So
Messi.
what's his franchise?
Into Miami. Where Messi's gone. He
Where
owns it.
Messi's gone, he owns it.
Oh,
See, Messi went
That's
to-
how he's got that, because he said when he joined LA Galaxy, that's my contract. Instead of going for the dough, he went for the longevity of having that club.
Oh, cool, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
See, Messi might be going back on loan to Barcelona for 6 months.
I
In the
seen that,
off-season?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Like
Yeah.
Landon Donovan used to do for Everton, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
absolutely tearing that league up, isn't he?
Messi, I mean, to be fair,
all
like,
shit.
They're still like bottom of the league, though, aren't they?
I reckon
yeah.
I could go the MLS and do all right, me.
Nah.
Yeah.
What his team is?
Don't you
I
reckon?
don't follow the MLS.
Yeah, he's only
at
he's
all.
only
But
just
the
joined them.
difference, like, even though it's own, like, the difference between, I know it sounds stupid, but the difference between a pro player and a normal player is completely different. Like, even at the lowest level of pro,
Tell us, Dave.
they're still unbelievable.
Well, I know you see I've played in a few leagues across Europe and America.
You nearly had it there, you know.
That wasn't
yeah, you
far
nearly
off,
had it there, you
wasn't
know.
far
Yeah, yeah.
And PSG.
Not quite as good as what I did, but
Yeah.
we're
It's
getting there.
about, it's the same pitch, just not same
no,
accent.
No.
Yeah, they are in the Eastern Conference. They are 14th out of 15 teams.
Fuck
Oh,
off,
that's right,
really, yeah.
Yeah,
To be fair, he did join
he
them
didn't.
when they were bottom though.
Yeah, he joined them when they were bottom. So,
She's doing alright.
Yeah, he's
but it's mad. MLS is mad because like there's
There's no-
teams who fucking won the league a couple of years ago who were fucking dog shit like now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they've all went to fucking Saudi.
Do you reckon the MLS will ever actually take off and be like a good
No.
league one?
Did you ever see
No.
the original American League and how they used to take
He
penalties?
used to go up from the
Nah,
halfway
it's
line,
boss.
didn't he?
Yeah.
It's boss. That's the one.
The ball used to be on the halfway line and they had to dribble it
On
and
the
try to do
ball.
one-on-one with the keeper. That was a
Do you know
penalty.
where it's from? Hockey.
Hockey, yeah.
Oh,
Hockey.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how they take pens in hockey. They start in the middle and they've got to take it to past the goal.
Isn't ice hockey a mad sport though?
Yeah,
Like-
there's positions that are just there to have straightness.
Yeah,
you get-
yeah. So I
Yeah.
didn't know that. You know the little circles on the floor?
Yeah.
They're your fighting zones.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
And-
insane.
And I seen a video the other day where some fella's fucking on the attack like that, flying. And as he's about to shoot the goal, he just goes and pushes the goal like fucking half a foot to the right, and this kid shoots and misses.
Can you do
Because
that?
the goal can move, you can accidentally move the goal, and he just pushes it. And he
Oh,
misses.
okay, but you can't do it on
Yeah,
purpose.
he
You gotta
fucking
make
did,
it
but-
look like a
Yeah, an
accident.
I think it's so
Really?
mad. Ice hockey's so mad the way the referee will let them fight for a little bit and go off.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I know.
because he basically just said,
Very
right,
interesting sport.
he
It is
basically
shit,
just,
fucking
it's,
mad.
yeah,
It's
but
like
that,
40
that,
golf
yeah, but how
and
good,
MMA all in one.
yeah, but how good would that be in footy if you just went,
40
right,
golf and
these,
MMA.
But that
these
is.
two, yeah, but these two players are having beef, and then all the teams jump on, you just go,
Wagyu.
right, everyone fuck
Yeah.
off. Boof.
Marvelous.
All your team, fuck off, and then just get the
Straighten
two players, straighten it, once it's done, sin bin, sorted. That's how they do it in hockey.
Mad,
Fucking
that.
flying.
Simping.
So you get,
That's the
don't
yellow
play-
card in
don't
rugby.
play-
In
don't
rugby,
play
if you
for
get a
10
yellow
minutes.
card, you get sin bin for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But that's what they do in the
The
hockey.
naughty
they,
corner.
They just go,
naughty
yeah,
corner.
the naughty step.
You got a big dunce hat on, sitting in the corner.
Oh, that's it. It's just so mad. It
Paddy
just that
McGuinness.
MMA.
table.
Some kid coming over triangling them.
Like, it's tapping out, he's getting it with hockey sticks and then.
There is some heavy straighteners in hockey though.
Yeah, some belters, lads.
I love the way they just still fight with the helmet on though,
Yeah.
and they're just not arsed. They're just.
It's the ones where they go like that and just go, gloves off, let's
Do you know
go.
what? Do you know what? They always
Every
seem
Adam
to do.
Sandler
though?
movie, innit?
All of them seem to do it. I'm trying to get my balls on the camera. They all seem to do the same thing. They all grab each other with the left hand on each other's shoulder.
Yeah.
And start
And just
digging.
both just dig, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
hey,
yeah, but
boys.
he'd be a lefty. So
You're holding yourself up though, that's why.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it till they go on the
So,
floor.
yeah.
They stay up.
Yeah.
But it's just
Yeah, yeah.
really, yeah.
So they're on
That's so
ice
sick.
skates, aren't they? Which is fucking slippery anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So you hold each other
Hence
with a
the ice.
firm grip. And as he said, as soon as you hit the ice, the fight's over.
Do you know what we did see
so
though?
cool.
When we were in school, we seen this video of like the world's worst sport injuries, and there was a sport injury
Did your
in ice
hair
hockey.
come up?
Yeah. Shout out,
Sure, back in the leg he went like.
shout out to Turkish barbers.
Yeah.
So this one injury did send me over the edge, because I'm one of them where I get a bit squeamish if I see. But I'm all right now. But I used to.
Nah,
be
if I see
bad.
if I see leg breaks
No,
or something,
I love-
if I see leg breaks or something,
I love it, you know.
So,
I love people fucking dying and everything.
So
spots.
because we'd seen like 6 or 7 injuries. Number 3 was in ice hockey. Some fella had slipped on the ice.
And fingers.
And as he'd slipped, his foot had come up, and another fella had fell as well, and his skate cut his
I've
neck.
seen it.
And he's literally on the floor like that.
Blood everywhere,
And there's
lad.
just, the blood just starts going
You
like
seen it?
that and
I
expanding.
love
Just
stuff like that.
No, he doesn't die, but the blood just starts expanding all
Lad, it's
over.
horrible.
It's like bigger than this rug. It's like
used to have
It's like that lad why you
Yeah.
cooked your steak blue.
You passed
Smites
out
the
off that,
globe.
didn't you?
Yeah, I had to walk, and I didn't pass out, but I was getting dead dizzy.
He's got
defo
a
did.
thing for blood.
Nah, I went.
Have
I'm
you?
all right now, but at the
You
time,
ever like
Back
played
in
to the,
school,
you
like,
ever
you
played
did
to the bird on a
shoulders, kid.
period and passed out on it?
Oh, yeah. Nah, but in school I was bad for it, and that one time, cause I'd seen like 6 injuries and then seen this one, and I was like, when I see stuff like that, I can imagine it happening to me.
Yeah, I like
and
the
then I
feeling.
sort of feel like I feel dead warm and horrible, and I felt dead dizzy, so I had to go outside, and I was sitting there, sweat pissing out of me, and I'm just like that. Oh my god, thought I was gonna pass out. And
Lad,
then
I
was
got
all
sent
right.
home in school because when we were dissecting the cow's heart, I spewed it in one of the sinks in the science class and got sent home.
But I was bad
Hate
though.
it, lad.
I was
Hate it,
bad.
lad.
I used to be bad, but I'm not as bad now.
In Cardley, and we were dissecting in
Well,
science, right?
Bleep that.
Oh.
Name of the school. bleep
No,
that.
No,
okay.
the
Oh, yeah,
school-
that's fine. No,
yeah,
it's fine. I haven't
yeah,
named any
yeah,
teachers.
yeah, to the school.
I haven't mentioned any cunts or anything. Dissected in science, and I slit with the scalpel and fucking went through my hands, right?
Did you?
And like there was just blood pissing everywhere, and I was like, I can't say it. Cut myself with the scalpel. So like I just got like a piece of paper, put a bit of blood on it, and was like, miss, I've got a paper cut. Can I go to the bathroom? My fingers look, and there's blood everywhere. She's like, that's not a fucking paper cut, lads. It's pissed everywhere.
Why did you even want to try
I
and
don't
plug
know.
that?
I
That's
don't know.
so
So I'm
mad.
scared. I
Yeah.
was going to shout at that.
Have you seen that video? Have you seen that video on Twitter with the fucking divvy playing with the knife?
And drops it in his leg and just starts pissing?
he goes like that and just like flicks it.
And it gets in the stomach.
And he cuts his own stomach, and his fucking stomach just starts bleeding, and he goes, but it's like one of them where he mustn't have felt it because of the
it's
shock.
that shock.
And he just goes, oh shit.
I see him under his leg, he's got a flick knife, and he flicks it and it falls out of his hand and just stabs him in his leg, and his leg just starts squirting
Yeah,
blood.
it's
But there was a lad in our school in Woodtech, had the Stanley knife.
Woodtech.
Yeah. Yeah. We had another one. I don't think it's there anymore. It's Mr. Van Vliet. He was,
No.
oh yeah, and he was Dutch, right?
I
And
don't think they do wood. They don't do wood.
no, Mr. Van Vliet, his name was, right, and he's Dutch. And all you had to do to get out of his class, right, was go, do you know Dennis Bergkamp? And he just go, get out of my fucking class! And say, you know,
He's got to touch a class.
yeah. But this fucking Stanley knife blade, fresh, dead sharp, right? And this kid was fucking around, and he just slipped and just cut his arm, right? But it was that fine, the blade, his arm just opened up and didn't bleed for about 30 seconds. It was just flesh, and it just started like prickling like little bits of pink, and then just went, starts pissing.
Do you know one of the scattiest thing I ever seen in school like that? It was fucking disgusting. So where we used to go, so like if we were in class in a certain part of the building and we had PE the next lesson, it was too far of a walk through the building, so we'd be late to what the school
Yeah.
go out to this fire door. They'd just always leave them open. It was by a science bit, and we'd go around the back of the school to the PE department, and there was these gates that were shut. They were, but so like one day they were locked shut, and this lad tried to like just run and climb over the gate,
fell.
and like there wasn't spikes on top of it, but you know those little bits with the little tiny
Yeah,
bar?
that's what I was going to talk
And
about.
lad, he caught his hand here,
Degloved.
and it ripped all the skin, and then you know the way when you cut yourself deep enough, the little balls of fat start coming out.
Yeah.
All them were just
Like when you leave a nappy out in the rain for ages and it bursts and all the little goo come out of it.
I wouldn't know.
There was a kid in our school. I even forget the kid's
Alex.
name.
I'm on about you.
Me. Oh, I'll talk about that in a minute.
Because
Yeah,
Alex,
Alex.
the one who got caught on the fence and like got like 72 stitches, that one.
He was trying to climb over the gate for bifters.
So there must be loads in our school. So
There was one when I was in there.
because I got impaled on the school fence, you know, the grass field going towards the ground or whatever it is, or the back way towards the roundabout.
Blackmore.
Yeah, towards Pilcher, yeah.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, yeah.
So I
like
climbed
by the
over that
Astros.
fence, yeah, by the
Yeah,
Astros.
yeah.
I climbed over there, slipped, and I was like, boys, it's in my leg, lifted up. I had a small cut, and I got like 3 butterfly stitches, that was it. But a few weeks later, there was a lad, Alex, going to fucking get food on break, jumped over, and he used to play for, I think it was Crew United he played for in the academy, and he slipped and got like 72 stitches from his knee to his arse.
No, there was a kid when we were in school. He was climbing over the fence to get a bifter, to get a bifter to go and get bifters from the shop, and it went boom.
Nope.
Fell and it Right through. I remember I climbed over that a few times like a divvy though, and like it was so fucking dangerous.
But when you're a kid, you don't have any fear, do you? You're not asked.
But we used to do it, right? I used to live in Leighton, and there's an astro by an astro by my old house, right, called Seeley. And everyone's, I don't know whether people still do it now, but we used to climb over and climb under the fence because the fence was at a proper big gap. And this one
How'd
day...
you climb under the fence? Crawl under
No,
the
like
fence?
just crawl under, yeah.
So
Climb
as
under.
you have to go under this gate to then get over the gate. But you know them gates where the top...
Fucking top wipe out.
No, but the spikes, just the way they don't cut the fence properly, so there's like a little bit left.
That's what I was on.
Was that a little trident like that? Did they just fold over?
No.
I don't know
This is
exactly
the
what you mean.
little tiny ones, but they don't cut them, but they're like dead fine.
Okay.
So we're getting off, and him jumps over the fence.
I was
and as
having a
he
race
jumps,
with someone.
Yeah.
Who can climb this faster?
Yeah, so
Like a
as
living.
he's jumped over the fence, he's pushed down on his hand and went and just cut all
So
in.
it weren't that. I had a pair of shorts on, so as I've ran and climbed up the fence, I put one of my hands over the top, and as I've went over, it's caught on me shorts, and I felt the spike touch me bollock. No word of a lie. So as one of the spikes has touched me bollock, I went fuck off and put my hand down, not realising I've absolutely impaled myself. And as I fell off, I not hung off it, but like hung for like a millisecond. Do you know, like I went,
You just
and
jolted.
so I had a big rip from me dick right the way down to my arsehole, like a big rip in me thing.
On your skin?
No,
In me kex?
on me kex. But as I put my hand down and as I fell off, I've like hung for like a
Yeah,
millisecond, you know, like,
yeah.
and then it come off it, and like I done all my hand in.
I see this guy.
It was one of them things where it was one of
Man, it was
our-
you know,
anything
like
like
our
But
mates-
they reckon where it impaled me, if it was a little bit further down here, it'd kill me.
one of our
Yeah,
mates,
main artery, innit?
one of our mates lived round the corner and literally he got on the
Who's
phone.
Tyler?
And went, yeah,
Tyler. Tyler's
He
man.
rang, he rang his man and went, look, come, you need to come and get Bobby and take him the Aussie
Got it all
soon
in his
as.
hand.
She come round with like 3 tea towels and I'm not messing, it was like a fucking murder scene, there was like a blood trail from the fucking fence
That was
all the
so
way.
bad.
And cause you still had to scoot under this other fence, he's like this, he's like this and someone's got out the other side and someone's pulling him, someone's pushing him.
And I'm
he's
just
like,
going,
he's like this. Lad,
It was rough.
horrible.
It was mad though because it didn't hurt, but I went white.
Yeah.
Like so, I done it, and I went. Like so, when I landed I landed on me feet,
Definitely
right?
couldn't do
that.
And I went because I just thought I'd just scratch myself.
Yeah,
So I went, and I just felt like wet. And I looked down, and I'm not messing. My thumb felt like it was hanging on. So
no.
even when we
Yeah.
so
Stop it.
nah, listen, lad, it was so.
me see.
Look at the scar. Look at the scar, right? It's
Let
the
me
whole length of my thumb, right? So when I got into the Aussie, I had had it in tea towels for ages. So my ma was like, "Let me see it before she took me to the Aussie." And I was like, "Nah, I'm not taking it out of this. It's fucking horrible." So she didn't know what it was like.
Yeah.
So I sat in the A&E for like.
So it's the
3
first time she seen it was under this, you know?
Yeah. So I was sat in there for 3.5 hours with this on my finger, on my hand, and my ma, one of them. If there's fucking nothing wrong with you, I'll fucking burst you and blah blah blah. Thinking I just had a little scratch, and I was like, not taking off. So when I get into the fucking to see the nurses and that, right? And she goes, right, take the tea towel off, let us have a look. So I've took it off and that, and then it just looked like there was just a nasty scratch down there, and she was like, oh, that's horrible. That. And because I'd held it together for that
It's
long,
kinda
all the
sealed.
blood had sort of kept it together.
Fused.
So as I've let go,
Coagulated.
And released.
as I've been like that, and she'd be looking at me, thumbs just went. Lad, like felt like oh lad, it was so mad. I can't even describe it. It just went flump, and she went and like piss and blood and that. Oh, why have you sat in there for 3 hours? You should have come into it straight away. And I was like,
It's your fault, you didn't! It's your stuff that gets us free!
Like, that's not me sick, lad.
oh, like it was so bad. Was it?
It was
horrible.
lad, at the time, that was when I was still bad on the blood. Lad, I didn't even look at it.
I was still bad on the blood. Like Edward Cullen.
I didn't even
Is that
look
what
at
you
him,
just
lad.
said? Ah, sorry.
Oh.
Beat me to it, babe.
I keep fixing me tits, by the way.
I know, he just felt looking at him, he's going.
Another little word from one of the sponsors. Dan, who's the sponsor?
I'm glad you asked, Bob, because Gary was over there looking up. fucking awfully confused.
I was very confused.
Yeah, well, Gary, you'll be glad to know the sponsor. It's on your t-shirt, sir.
Fucking hell it is as well.
Technicals.
Technicals.
And if you're sitting there wondering over technicals, what are technicals? What do technicals do? See this t-shirt? They do this.
Wow.
Technicals are a sports and activewear brand that put a heavy focus on keeping their attire stylish, keeping it contemporary. So if you live an active lifestyle, but you don't want to dress like a geography teacher, head over to technicalsbrand.com and use code.
Happening 20.
I'm glad you remembered.
Now,
'cause I
of course, you can buy the stuff in JD, but please don't do that. Please go onto the website. Help us out. Help you out. Get 20% off. Happening 20. Technicalsbrand.com. Boom.
Love you. The worst thing I've seen though, like in terms of injury, was I think it was Jason Lund.
It's like a Saw special.
Yeah, the old lorry
Jimmy
place
Saw
by
them.
Armars. It closed down and there was like fucking, you know, like containers, like shipping containers in there.
And
we used to run.
in a container.
In the container, we used to run and jump from container to container, right? There was like a gap of like about 4 or 5 feet.
Pure rusty ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
my
Jason
God.
was a larger child, right?
Fat cunt.
Yeah, so
He had loads of marble.
Yeah,
A lot of mice are glowing.
so we were running and jumping, and then Jason jumped and just disappeared. He fell down in between the two fucking containers.
Oh,
But
in between the two of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you know, a container has a big, massive metal fucking box
lock.
there. The padlock goes.
Yeah.
He hit his back of his head on that, and just opened his head like a big fucking vagina, lad. And we had to like climb up the wall to get back home. It was like a fucking 60-foot wall, like Spider-Man, and his head was just open like some alien or something.
I
Nasty.
when I was in primary school, right? Yeah, sorry, Chris. But, right, when I was in primary school, right, just like I think I was in year 5 or 6. There was this lad called Jordan in my class, and like the way the year 5s and 6s used to go out to the playground was different. We'd have like, because our classrooms were at the back, so we'd have our own little like fenced off like pathway to get to it. And the teacher doesn't lock the gate and then let us out. Like we've like St. Mary's, like border collies then.
Yeah.
And then I've said to this lad, should we race to the gate? We went, yeah, so we and him have been weaving, and as we like running to the gate, and as we've got right next to it, we've both been reaching out to try and touch the gate first, and he's tripped as he's reached out. And in the side, like on the side of each gate, there was these big bolts like that. They were like that thick, like they were thick, and they were like that long. And lad, he's fell, and his like right between his eyes, right on his foot, has hit the top of the bolt, and lad, his head bounced off it, lad. But like it bounced, his neck looked broken, lad. The way
Is it one of them where like a punch in boxing when the red snaps back?
Lad, but I wouldn't even know how to explain it. He just, lad, he looked dead, lad. His head, and he just bounced, and he like, there was the big gash right up his foot there. And lad, I'm not messing, I thought it'd like turned him into like a cabbage, like a vegetable. Like he was on the floor, like his eyes were crossed, and he was going. And you know, like when Glenn in the Walking Dead gets it with the basey bat, and he was like on the floor, and I was going, oh my god, and I was going, have I just killed him? Has he ever killed him? Is he dead?
Scotty. My skull's been exposed before.
I remember.
What a sentence.
After when I was in the crash, I've got. I don't know if you can see it there. I've got like.
Have you been in the crash?
Shut up, there. I've got like a.
That's why you got his tattoo.
Yeah.
Poor Bobby was dead.
My memory, yeah. I've got a scar there on my head. You can't really see it no more. But if I
Go, Daddy,
got,
was it?
if I got, I don't know what way it is.
Do that face again.
I don't know what way I'm doing it, but I've got a scar there. But my skull.
I was going to say, you look like the fella from System of a
Have you
Down.
seen that video on
He looks
TikTok
down.
where the fella goes to his bed? You've got fucking tan lines off frowning.
Oh, yeah?
She's
Sure,
got
that,
two
yeah.
white lines here, and then she goes, and you just see the white lines disappear.
That's so heavy.
Did I ever tell you the story about how I broke my arm?
No.
I don't know if I want to hear it, Gary. I'm not.
So me and our David used to fight over the one-man couch in ours, right? And genuinely used to fight over it. And I was about, no, take your fingers out your ears. Take your fingers out.
That's what she said.
So, me our fella had a couple of mates around and they were on the couch and my mum was on the chair. Me and David, I was only 5, we were sat on the floor. It was when we had the pub, the Royal Arch in Kent. Me our fella was like that to me, ma. You little slag, go make a cup of tea for me mates. And she was like, oh yeah, sounds me, ma, go make a cup of tea.
In those words.
Yeah, in those exact words, word for word. And me and our David just clocked that the chair was empty. He's just grabbing his nellies, isn't he? Me and,
If I had kids, I'd fucking be with them all the time.
I'd be with them all the time with that. So me and our David used to fight over the chair in the living room, right? And we clocked that this chair was empty. So we just fucking went bang, just fucking dispersed, went for the chair. So I just ran and I just like Superman fucking dived over the arms of the chair, right? So I bridged the arms with my arms and our David jumped in the air to sit down and he just sat on my right arm and my arm just went like that.
Listen,
and
I
my arm
always
was
think,
just flopped like that.
do you know when people used to get in my car or like get in a car and they used to put their arms on the
legs.
top there?
Yeah.
Or like, do you know if like you're sitting like that? I can never sit like that
Because
because I
your
used to
shins
think,
come through your eyes or something.
imagine, I forget what film it was I watched. You
I know,
probably
I
found
know
it.
exactly
He
what
put
you
it
can't
like that,
take
and he'd
it
go,
serious.
fuck off and stand, and his
Yeah.
whole lad.
No, have you seen the video? No. Oh no, this is just hit me bumhole. This is hit me bumhole. Do you ever remember the fences in the back garden
lad, stop
where it's
it.
3 concrete slabs and then a wooden panel?
Oh, the fun when
And
he
the
kicks
lad
thing,
where
and
the middle concrete panel's got a crack in, and he kicks it through, and the top one just comes down like a guillotine on his shin.
Yeah. Like the ones outside Melwood.
Yeah.
Oh wow, no.
Yeah.
I've
Just
got
look at-
pictures to show you.
Come on.
No, if it's anything broken down, we're not gonna
Nah,
look
it's
at it, lad.
nothing's broken, don't worry.
Sound.
Nothing's
I
broken.
remember though when like one time when I done my ankle in footy, so I never went pro.
Yeah.
And then there
I
was
am
a
mixing about
kid. There was a kid in the Aussie at the same time. I used to live in Melling, and there was a kid. There was a kid
Can't
that lived in the Ocean Jockey,
Village of Watercar.
and he'd fell like playing like fucking
Shit jockeying.
manhuns. He'd fell playing manhuns in the boozer and smacked his head off the corner of a brick, and you could see the
Lad, I'm
angle. You could see it wasn't like a massive thing, but you could just see a triangle cut on the side of the back of his head where he
Lad.
hit the fence, where he hit the wall.
It's scary, you know.
Corners of things scare me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Have
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the corner of a proper
Have you
sharp
seen the
marble
video? Have you
table
seen the
or
video
something?
with that kid? And there's a pad
He's
on
kicking
the
the
corner
wall.
of a wall,
Yep,
and he's
seen that.
kicking it,
Slips.
and it slips off,
Oh.
and he volleys the corner of a wall on his shin, and it makes it gives me fucking like.
Hey, have you seen the video with that kid and he kicks a fucking
The concrete slab on the
no
fence.
he kicks a fucking toilet paper.
I've literally just said that story. You were on your phone.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to find the pictures to show you. I was sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's on one today,
Hey,
isn't he?
have you seen the video with the kid and he kicks a toilet paper? But the way he catches like the wooden bit, and in between his two toes and his fucking two toes, like in between
It's
his
like
toes,
into his foot.
splits. I don't know how he does
On the
it.
toilet roll, like the
Yeah, so he kicks the
like a-
cardboard
like an
bit.
audible- like a
It's on a
paper
full.
cut.
It's on a full. So if
No.
you know what I mean. So he doesn't kick it
Nah,
like
that is
the toilet paper way.
nasty.
He kicks it the cardboard way.
Scatty that.
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
That's not good at all.
Shut up, Joe.
I know, yeah.
Lad, my tits.
We
are
need
boss,
to we
lad.
need to come away from this conversation.
I know. Yeah.
'Cause it's
Have you ever
just
seen the
not-
video where that fella sniffs his front teeth with nail clippers?
Yeah, lad, that's the one thing that go. Have you ever done it?
No.
What? What the what? No,
I've not snipped it, but I've put it on and just pressed it and gone, nail clippers on the teeth.
Lad, you're so horrible, you know, lad.
I've never
What?
done it. I've seen a video.
What was it?
How deep does your voice go then?
I know my throat's going a bit naughty here, lad. Have you seen
like British
the
mother.
Have you seen the video with the? I don't know if it's a video of it was off a film or something. but
Vine.
it might have even been like a Daredevil. I don't know. They put the toothpick in between his in his toenail and make him kick the wall.
No,
Oh yeah, they're
Like,
horrible.
it's like
Isn't
what,
that
it's off
Hostel?
something.
Have you seen the one?
Something.
I've seen the one in Hostel where the fella gets kidnapped and he's like he wakes up and he's tied to a chair and like there's a note and it just goes, "You're free to go."
It is.
And his,
He's Achilles.
yeah, and his ropes are untied and he gets to stand up, but he's sliced both his Achilles. And he's like,
No,
"You're
what's the
collapsed."
thing? No, what's the thing? No, he says to he says it is
Why
it's
this-
hostile.
why are we talking about
It's
this?
hostile, and he says to him like you can either have like this cut or you can either have this cut. lovely
Sorry, what are you
cleavage.
saying,
No,
lad?
lad, I'm hitting white knee. If you carry on with this, I'm telling you, lad.
He's got a neck, Bobby.
What do you mean, lad?
Let's take this conversation a bit more nicer. Boobs or ass?
Ass.
Well, I used to say
Ass.
ass, but more of a boob,
Yeah,
man.
ass. It's ass
Yeah.
all day.
I'm
My bear's got massive
man.
nellies.
I like both.
You know,
ass all day.
it depends
That's
on
'cause
the
you're David
marble of the
Beckham.
ass.
You big gay boy.
It depends on the marble of the ass. to be
Yeah.
honest.
Would you rather goose, a witch, or a zombie?
Who's zombie is it?
What witch is it?
Like, if it's all, is it anyone's zombie or
If
is
it's
it
that
like...
Maleficent.
Is it,
let's
is
see,
it
what's-
Sabrina the teenage witch?
No, what's the Roald Dahl one where they're all in the conference?
Yeah. And the
one of
little
them.
mice and all that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah,
Wouldn't say a
yeah.
mouse.
What?
Maybe a rabbit, not a mouse.
What's that? The fucking
Hey,
cartoon.
I've goosed the witch though. Do you want to see?
The bird in the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one with Bugs Bunny. The way
Mona
she
the
got-
vampire.
No.
Starsky and Hutch.
I've goosed the witch, look.
Yeah. Hocus Pocus bridge. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I like the way you went as Alan from the hangover, by the way.
With a
That's sick.
genuine baby. That was the baby look. Brought the baby with me. Genuinely went to a 50 for the baby.
That's funny.
I put a spell on you.
I feel like we haven't talked about anything spooky. We've talked about everything that's like sword
Gory.
related and gory, which is great for Halloween viewing. But let's talk about the spooky shit. Anything spooky ever happened to you?
What about you, Joe?
Involving lasagna? No, alright.
I mean, Joe was run over and nearly killed as a child, but other than that, nothing really.
Citroën.
I wonder if you'd ever have a proper, because do you know like people who were like speak to the dead and the clairvoyants and that, and like loads of them have had near-death
It's
experiences.
mad how many,
and then
how
next
many
thing,
women in that job have got the name clairvoyant though, innit?
yeah.
Claire girl.
They like that. They appreciated that.
Thanks, Joe and
Yeah.
John. Much appreciated,
They
guys.
appreciated that.
I've been to see Psychic Sally in the Empire.
Have you? Yes, psychics. But wait, the fat or skinny one?
The proper one?
Yeah, I know, but
Oh.
when she was fat or when she was
Oh
skinny?
no, when she had the gastric band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and oh lad, it was embarrassing, you know. There was some people in there, like she was going,
Do you believe it?
no, my bird's ma does, and it was for my bird's ma's birthday as a
Okay.
present, so she loved it.
Me
So we
man
all
loves
went.
Psychic Sally
So
as
like
well,
Psychic
man.
Sally's going, someone's coming to me, and I can picture a ladder. I think I've got a ladder, and I think they fell off the roof when they were trying to get on the ladder, and they had a fall, and they fell to the death, and they're coming to me today. Someone in this room's associated with them, and like you just see like a few people like that, fucking it's me, and all that. My bird's going, your dad was a roofer, and I was like, it's not me half fella. Yeah, I didn't do a fucking day's work. He was a liar. Like he was a roofer, he was a dickhead.
Well,
And then
he
there's-
technically would have fell off a ladder, though.
yeah, exactly. But there's a rope there to protect him. He put a safety rope on his neck and on his waist. And this woman, you could just see it twitching. She was like, it's me. And she was just like,
They're biting her.
Sally!
I love that bit. Sorry.
was
What
like-
was it she was scared of? She didn't like to go outside. They're putting her outside.
They're putting it out. It's dark. It's dark. Yeah. Go on, sorry.
She was like, Sally, it's me. She was like, what ties you to this person? She was like, it's definitely me dad. She's like, why is he your dad? She went, because he had a ladder. And I just went, are you messing? Like, he had a ladder. I said, there's fucking about 7,000 people in here who've probably got fucking ladders. He's got a ladder.
That's
And then
horrible.
she shouted out a second time, and the next minute security removed her.
Oh, so she's just chatting shit then.
She was just chatting shit, and Psychic Sally's just going to get her out.
What if it is real?
So wait there, Psychic Sally, who's chatting shit, is going to kick someone out
Yeah,
for
well,
chatting shit.
remember we gigged with Clinton
Oh, no.
Baptiste?
You know what I mean?
Remember we
Oh,
were
I
gigging
do.
with Clinton
Oh,
Baptiste, and he was
yeah.
saying that she was fucking
Oh,
chatting shit.
please explain this story to me.
Clinton Baptiste just said she's full of shit.
Oh, okay, is that it? Is that it? Yeah,
Good
is that it?
explanation.
Oh, okay.
No, there's a way really much more
Oh,
to
but
it.
you never said nothing about it.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no,
I
no.
think I can look at him, like, when he takes all this off, you know. He just looks so good in this outfit.
I'm feeling it, you know.
Like,
Look, so look, sexy. Yeah?
60?
Gary. No,
Gary.
I'm only messing. I'm feeling it though, you know. I'm like, do you know what? I'm not transgender.
What
But Bobby, that's so brave.
What do we
You
call
will-
it?
you-
What do we call it?
You're
The rest of
welcome.
the show.
I'm just gonna. I'll make this podcast blow up now.
But would you change your name
Yeah.
to Bobby with an I? Because you're a girl.
You'd have to.
I didn't think of it like that.
You could
you
be.
will have
You
to.
could be the
By
new
law.
11.
Do it keep the penis?
Baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because then I wouldn't.
Get both and just bend it around.
I wouldn't be a girl.
He could shag himself.
Yeah.
Comes to complete, get yourself
Do you
pregnant.
ever remember that
becomes
rumour
self-sufficient.
that Sierra, this is Sierra, was it born a hermaphrodite or whatever?
No.
Born
What
with
is a
both-
hermaphrodite, lad?
What
Please,
way,
is
Born
that
with a
both?
penis and a vagina, isn't it?
No, so I got.
Or
I
is it a
got-
woman? You
Where
bought a
does
woman
it-
with a
There is
penis?
no
Where
chicks
does
with
it-
dicks, only dudes with tits.
Yes.
Where does
So-
it? Where does
Tattoo.
it? Like, this might sound mad. Where does it?
No, so
Sit
I
on-
used
where
to.
does it
A female
I used-
with a penis
on
and
the
a
body?
No, it's not even a penis. It's I
little
was
stubby
watching
bit.
a
Dick clit.
I
It's
was
a
watching
giant
something
clit.
on, and she had a vagina, and she couldn't get pregnant, and turns out she had balls inside her.
Because of that.
It's
And
not
I
a
fell and left him there.
He's putting the wrong bit in. She's not getting pregnant. And all these sperms and me balls, I'll put these in.
No, but yeah, she had testicles like, inside her.
Would you still?
Probably.
Well, testicles, your ovaries, aren't they?
Oh, lad.
Have you heard about that
Did you know
porn star
that?
who's got 2 holes?
Above
She
all.
uses one for business and one for one for a fella.
Nah, Scotty.
Yeah, women have 3 holes, don't they?
No, like a 2 holes for
Vagina.
penetrate, yeah.
Oh, like a double pencil sharpener.
Yeah.
Do you reckon if you...
Yeah.
Do you reckon if you went in, and you could go, right.
Do you reckon one hole?
Like, do you reckon if you put your dick in, you'd feel the little section. You'd feel it'd be like the road. It'd be like.
And do you reckon one, like on them double pencil sharpeners, one hole's significantly bigger than the other because one's had loads of black pencils. The other one just be the HB2s.
It's like that road on Fast and Furious at the end. Just one goes that way and one goes that way.
It's mad when you're inside. It's mad when you're inside a lady in 2 holes and you can feel just on the very thin wall. You can feel your penis.
Yes, when you put your thumb in the bum.
It's just like a little bit. It's just like a little Berlin Wall between you, and you can feel it.
It's gonna break the wall down, baby.
It's like the front cover of the Boy in the Striped Pajamas, just looking through at each other.
Sad film, by the way.
Yeah.
Depends on where you watch it from.
That is very sad.
Depends which team you're on.
Yeah.
I think for all on the same
Jewish
team.
people like that.
Jew!
Mazel tov!
Shalom.
Shalom, Jackie. Oh, rest in people there.
All the kids in
Shalom,
Gaza.
Jackie.
Oh, sorry.
I like Friday Night Dinner.
Friday Night Dinner was a boss programme.
It was sick. I like the way he.
Don't know why they had to kill Wilson though.
It's just
I don't know
so
why
random.
It's pointless.
His whole thing was Shalom Jackie, and he said it fucking once.
Yeah.
He said it once.
Did he?
Wilson.
He
That
said
all
it
it was?
once.
He does say it. He does say. He does say shalom constantly.
Is
though.
that thing? What's it called? The Mandela effect, is it?
I don't think it is.
Let's talk about the Mandela effect.
lad,
That is so good.
What's that? I've never heard of it.
Really?
Basically,
Just some black fella.
I like that Mandela effect. He has heard of it. Mandela effect.
He has heard.
So for anyone who doesn't know what the Mandela effect is, I don't even know how I'm going to even fucking
Basically,
explain
I think
this.
everyone will know what it is.
No, basically.
Are you sure, though?
No,
Yeah.
it's
Let Chris
called
explain
the
it.
Mandela effect because years and years and years ago, Mandela died in prison. And then
He was
he's released from prison.
People-
But it's in books.
He's like the
that
Black
he
Jesus.
died.
Like,
is he? Yeah.
It's
It's in
documented that
books.
like people have got
Yeah.
newspapers from the time that he died and it looked like he was in
Oh, I
there.
didn't know it was that.
That's why it's called that. That's why it's
Because I
called
know
the
there was
effect.
loads
the
ones.
Mandela
There was like the
effect.
Bernstein Bears, but I've never watched that, so it was never like one
Yeah.
of them.
It's
And then
like-
it was like the Monopoly guy never wore a monocle.
Yeah.
Parrot
Yeah.
Pikachu didn't have a little black
Yeah.
tag on the end
Yeah,
of the tail as well.
that's the one I seen the other day.
Fucking Kit Kat never had the thing, or it did have the thing.
The little dash.
Yeah.
There's also one about you at
With
the end
not
of a
having
Queen
them all.
song. No, at the end of a Queen song, we are the champions. You know when it goes
Of the
at the world. It doesn't say that in the song. It says doesn't say no.
Star Wars.
Just stops.
Star Wars.
C-3PO having a silver arm.
Yeah, and
Oh, no, I don't know.
and when he says, "Luke, I am your father."
Oh,
yeah.
It what is it? It's what does he say?
It's because he's from Yorkshire. He says, "Look, I'm your father." And he goes, "Luke."
No, he says like Luke. What does he
Good
say?
chat, lad. You've ruined that.
No,
Yeah,
he
it
says
is.
it's
I know
one-
what
it's
you mean,
sort
but
of
I
like-
can't.
Yeah, he doesn't say I am your father.
Yeah,
he says something
says-
different, doesn't
yeah,
he?
Yeah,
But there's loads of different ones. Yeah.
yeah, that one.
I'm gonna try-
Febreze. Has it got 2 E's or 1?
It's Febreze.
Yeah, but it hasn't. It's got 1.
No, but it can't. It's Febreze.
Exactly. That's what it is. That's one of the things. It is meant
Well,
to
that
have
is
2.
hella cray-cray.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, to come to the end. So watch. So at the end of the song,
No, but it says it at some point in the song.
No.
It does.
Not at all.
What?
It's got it.
we can't monetize this episode now. What a movie that is, by the way. I cried at that.
Bohemian Rhapsody, the last 20 minutes is phenomenal, isn't it? Champions. We are the champions. No. Well, that was doing a funny thing there.
Of the world.
That's mad. That's
scatty.
that's a mad
I
one.
didn't know that one. That's weird.
Yeah. So basically, what the Mandela effect is you've lived your whole life thinking that it was this thing, and turns out it never ever was that thing, and it was this instead.
You think your dad's your
That's
dad?
it. That's what I was saying. He says, "Luke, I am your father," and he says, "No, I am your father."
Oh yeah.
That's what it was.
So that's what it is. The Mandela effect is you think your whole life is like this thing has been this, but it's never ever been that ever, and it's been
And the
this.
one in
That's
Scary Movie
Yeah.
as well. He doesn't. He never says, "Take my strong hand."
what did you say then?
It's like, "Take my good hand" or something, or just
Is
"Take
he?
my hand" or something. He never says "strong hand."
Yeah.
Promise you. Take my hand.
Take my hand.
Never says strong. no.
Google, right.
I've googled it and I've got the top 53 Mandela effects.
One will be
I
like
think.
the Bernstein Bears.
That's like the
that was
main
the first thing.
one, yeah.
That's like the main one that's spelled with an E and an I or 2 E's or
Yeah,
something.
shit, I'm not
the
American.
same as well,
I
yeah.
didn't even know what the Bernstein
You know-
Bears was.
No.
It's
You
an
know the
American thing.
American peanut butter?
Jif.
Oh, Jif.
Jif.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's Jiffy. It's Jif.
Yeah.
Looks like logo. Looney Tunes.
Oh, yeah. It was
Not Tunes. So
It's-
it's Looney Tunes and people think it's Tunes.
It
but
is
it's not.
tunes.
The Bernstein Bears. It's
That was the most,
Bernstein
that's the
Bears.
most annoying was. The most annoying one.
Curious George doesn't have a tail.
Yeah.
I never really watched it enough to.
Sex and the City instead of Sex in the City.
That can't be real.
Febreze.
Is 1 E, innit?
It's 1E.
Yeah, but if lads, it's 2 E's obviously because it's fucking
Yeah. Febreze.
breeze.
For Breze.
They're
But
all,
it's got
these
a
are all
little-
American.
it's got a-
Sketches.
It's got a little asterisk over
There's
the
no
E,
T in Sketches. Fruit Loops.
Oh, yeah. There's...
Isn't it FROOT or is that me just being a tit?
No, yeah, it's FROOT. Yeah. There's
Oh, I didn't know that one.
That
That's
one's fucking weird.
some of these are shit though.
They're all-
The Monopoly Man and his monocle. Yeah, doesn't have a monocle.
Pikachu's
tail isn't Blich. The hyphen in Kit Kat's never been there.
That was a weird one for me when I
Yeah.
seen it.
Fruit of the Loom logo.
isn't like
there's
some-
no basket.
Yeah, no basket. Yeah, that was it.
What else is the double stuff Oreos? It's stuff with one F.
Oh.
Is it?
Mona Lisa's smile. She's not actually
That's
smiling.
a weird one, like, because the Mona Lisa never smiled. She was known for having no expression on her face.
CP4 has
then now
a
she's
silver
got
leg.
like
Yeah.
a little wry grin.
Yeah.
Why I got told that the reason that painting is so famous is because wherever you go, looking at that painting, she's looking at you.
Yeah, it's
that
one
what
of
the
them
thing is?
fucking things where wherever
The
you go in
army
the
wants
room, the
you.
eyes will follow you.
Is that why it was so famous, that painting?
Dunno.
No,
I hear it was because
It's-
people
no.
spent years trying to figure out what emotion she was supposed
no,
to be
it's
feeling.
yeah,
in the
it was
picture.
whether she was smiling or not.
No, but she never was. It was because there was no expression on her face. People that spent years trying to figure out what expression she was supposed to have and what she was meant to be feeling and shit like that.
No,
and
but
then,
that's what it was. It was people said, is she smiling or isn't she? And obviously Dingo's dead, so you can't ask him.
Is he though, man?
Leonardo DiCaprio still alive? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nearly, yeah.
Da Vinci. Hey, that is mad as well. In the Vatican, how much money they've got down in the Vatican. Have you seen all the fucking artwork and all that?
Lad, it's
Scat.
heavy.
All like all old fucking stuff. I'd love to go and see their archives.
Lad,
You know?
it's
Well, that's what Jimmy
boss.
Carr
What
was
do you mean,
saying the other
boss?
day.
Which?
You know, you would never been into the archives in the fucking.
glad to be
in
fair,
the
he has
Vatican.
got that tattoo on his neck.
You're not allowed in
Oh,
there.
not the archives, but I've been in the Vatican.
I've been in the Vatican. The
Vatican's
Vatican's
boss.
Did you go? Do you know when you go into the Vatican?
Just
right?
flashes his tattoo.
Do
It's
you know
a
where
secret
they've
code.
got? So apparently, in the Vatican, they have got the burial site for
Jesus.
the first ever disciple. Was it Saint Paul or Peter?
Oh, I
or
don't know.
One of them. But, so apparently, if you go in there, it's like his burial thing there, like a grave and like a whatever, and he's. Apparently he's actually meant to be in there, but then when you go underground, I don't know if you did see it. Did you go underground in there, in the middle where they got the Saint Peter or Saint
Catacombs.
Paul fucking thing? You go down there and it's just loads of like graves and shit, but not graves. It's like big massive tomb,
Yeah.
and you walk past and it's like you'll see on it. It's like the whatever her name is, the Queen of Spain, 1506 to 1599, and she's
Just
buried
important
in
people
there,
there.
just in there. Oh, it's so fucking mad.
That's scatty.
Did you not see that bit when you went in there?
Nah.
But then you haven't seen the Vatican, have you?
What
What fault?
in the Vatican that no one's allowed in?
No.
Only one thing inside of it, and it's the original Bible. It's in Latin, nobody's allowed to touch it or see it, because they say the Bible that you read is what they want you to know.
Yeah.
The actual Bible is there.
So what Jonathan has just said, that there's a vault
Well, if we can
underneath
hear
the
it, just
Vatican.
subtitle it on the screen. Because if the mic's
No,
picked up,
let's
I don't-
definitely not do that. The Vatican has got a secret vault underneath it, which apparently holds the first ever Bible written in Latin that they do not want you to read, because the vision of the Bible you read today is a load of horse poo.
Cod wallop.
What could the original Bible have been about then, do you reckon?
I know, yeah.
Do you believe in God? Do you believe in? Do you believe? Do you have faith? Do you believe
I
in
don't know. We were
religion?
talking about this last time. We
I know.
about like zeitgeist and all bullshit and that. I don't know.
Is it just a story? Is it like a diary? Is this fucking autobiography? Or
events,
world events?
real life things that have happened or meant to happen throughout the years. That's down. But you'll never know.
Nah, but lads,
Alright, Quasimodo, shut up.
He's fucking... Quasimodo. Bell ringer.
Sorry, I'm on one. That's off Notre Dame, isn't it? Quasimodo.
Quasimodo's the big fucking hunchback.
Yeah, it rings the bell.
Oh, yeah,
Notre
yeah.
Dame.
Yeah,
Hunchback of
yeah,
Notre Dame.
yeah.
Sorry, that's not just saying Notre Dame. What's Notre Dame then?
He predicts. He
predicts, yeah.
everything.
Predicted,
basically.
like,
But apparently he predicted the fucking world to end in 2012, and it didn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
Predicted Twin Towers. He's predicted a few world events.
Oh yeah, I know, but to predict that the whole world's gonna just die.
He didn't.
that was the Mayans.
It wasn't.
It was on the Chinese calendar.
Remember that the Mayans just couldn't be arsed making the calendar any longer, and then everyone's like, oh, well, we're gonna
Do you
die.
reckon that's what it was? Because I remember as a kid, and it was supposed to end on my like 14th birthday or something, and I was genuinely
The world's meant to end like fucking 10 times.
What's your Chinese New Year animal?
Mine's
the ox.
Yeah. Well, obviously we're 97, mate.
Yeah, 97.
It's like Chris.
Same here, lad.
Yeah.
What's yours, Gary?
I think it's the monkey.
What's yours?
Or the rat.
December 96, you know.
96 is it's the full year.
Oh, no. I'm
Yeah.
lied. I'm the goat.
I thought it was.
Aye,
I
you
thought
go.
it was.
You
I
go,
thought it was
lad.
the month.
messy lad.
I thought it was the
Messy,
month.
No, it's the year, your month's zodiac thing, innit?
Yeah.
You're a rat.
What's your Chinese zodiac? What year were you born?
97.
You're all 97?
The ox.
Is it, yeah?
Strong one.
Alex Oxlade Chamberlain.
Yeah, Alex Oxlade. 96 is the rat.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
The rat.
Yeah,
you
rat.
can take that
What
one.
are you?
At 97.
Oh,
You're
you'll be the
97.
ox as well.
Yeah, what are you, Luke?
Monkey, I think.
No, yeah, you had. Oh,
That's not a year.
92.
How
Yeah,
old are you?
yeah, there's a monkey, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. You are the little monkey, lad. Look at the big orangutan over there.
Does look like his knuckles drag along the floor.
You look like a monkey.
I'm sorry, Luke. Luke, have you ever had any paranormal experiences? Thanks, guys. No?
No.
Not even anything that spooked you? Not one time? Not even anything that you thought, that's
Farmageddon.
out of the ordinary?
They get spooked by him.
Yeah, you are.
Farmageddon the other day.
How good was Farmageddon the other day, by the way?
Farmageddon was
I
sick.
just want to say thank you to Farmageddon for the
Yeah.
tickets as well. He
Nice
absolutely
one
sorted
for
us
that.
out there.
Thank
We
you
got
for
to
the
go on the
tickets.
paintball and
Very
everything.
much
It was
obliged.
fucking
It was
brilliant.
heavy.
Them no cues, mate. Wow. Great.
Are we gonna say about the special?
Oh yeah, we did try and get some footage there, but because of the lighting and stuff like that in the houses and around the place, we
It
couldn't
didn't
get
work.
any
They told,
footage
they
for
told
us.
us we could record, and then when we got there was loads of signs saying no record. So we asked and we got permission, but we couldn't use lighting. So once we're in there, it's pitch black.
It's
It's
so
hard to see
dark.
anything. And
We
you
did
run
try
around
though.
and
We
scared.
did try to get it.
You could get a noise compilation of us.
We can
shitting
release an
our-
audio version of us on Spotify just screaming.
But that's about it.
Do you know, I was so. Oh yeah. Well, we the haunted place got on us. We meant to ring them at 7:30, but yeah. But they want to plan something with us.
Which
so,
one?
Haunted Scouse.
Oh yeah, there's these two fellas that been wanting to do like a ghost hunting special. You're obviously going to be coming with us for that one, and there's no way, you know.
Because you're a ship.
I want us to do like a ghost hunting special
yeah,
where we
yeah.
go to somewhere haunted with people who have actually made a living of like hunting the paranormal.
Yeah.
We've got two lads who have done it for years. My mum's followed them on Facebook for years. She told me about them.
And that's just like a sorry for the Farmageddon thing, because it
Yeah.
was out of
It was
Africa.
it was one of them. It was everywhere. I didn't expect it to be as dark as it was. Obviously,
it's
I know
pitch
it's
black,
scary,
yeah.
but it's like
It's so dark,
It's
yeah.
too dark.
And you put the light on,
It was
you
dark to the point where, like, even when people are jumping out on you, you can't even see them. You
Yeah,
you
to be
just hear
scared of them. You
Yeah.
just feel the presence, don't you?
Yeah.
What's the darkest place you know?
My heart.
What did you say?
His mum's room.
You ever heard that Rod Gilbert joke about that?
No, the power of a million
Yeah, the
candles.
torch, the power of a million candles. He's like, I don't understand why. What's the fucking point of reference? Why would you need a million candles? Surely 100,000 candles is enough for any domestic situation. He went and as the fella selling it to him, and he goes, "What do we need it for?" He goes, think of the darkest place you know. And he goes, well, I don't know, the inside of a shoe. He goes, there you go. Then he goes, why am I going to need to look inside my shoe? He goes, would you put anything in there? He goes, half my feet. When I'm playing football, I put my keys in. He goes, there you go then, you got the torch. He goes, I just fucking lift them up to come and fall back out. But it's because you've got a Welsh accent. It's
Rod
hilarious, isn't
Gilbert's
it?
funny. I like
It's
to
the
hear
one
about the
with the
soup, you know, when the
fucking
rain's
suitcase.
refilling his
Yeah,
soup.
yeah.
It's like, I'm eating my soup, and I'm halfway down it, and it's bloody raining.
It's the
Still
one
it
with
refills my soup.
it's the one with the suitcase handle. That's the best one.
Yeah, that's so
And he-
funny.
He goes up to the desk. He's like, I'm just trying to look for my lost luggage. And she goes, and he goes, well, I've got the handle. And she's like, well, where's the rest of it? And he goes, that's what I'm trying to find out.
He's golden.
How long ago you recorded for now after the...
mishap.
Nifty 6.
Yeah.
Boys,
What should we call it?
I'm happy to call it there. It's Halloween.
Thank you
We've
very
got
much for the
Turbo
Halloween
Treats in.
special. Apologies, it was supposed to be an hour and a half, but as we said, we've got an overweight photographer who,
Dragged his knuckles and pulled out the cord.
yeah.
It's okay, Luke. We forgot to take the mics on for the whole episode, didn't we? Shit happens.
Yeah,
But
it does, it does
thank you very
indeed.
much for watching.
Even the whole fucking the whole podcast with Van Hilton that we got Hilton.
Oh,
we
he
got to the
flapped
end.
it.
We got to the end and he went, "Lad, have you touched the record button?" And I went,
I turned it
"Nah,
off
why?"
and forgot that I'd done
He
it.
turned it off
and I
and
was
forgot.
like, I've he turned it on.
No, I
He
know.
hasn't?
But I got over there and he went, "Have you touched this record button?" And I went, "Nah, why?" And he went, "Lad, I think we've just done the whole podcast and I didn't press record."
Did you hear what happened though?
Shitting ourselves.
Did you hear what happened?
What?
The memory card, we hadn't formatted it. So 45 minutes in, the memory card was full and it turned itself off. So the last 20 minutes of our episode's not there.
Ah. Well, anyway, guys, happy Halloween. We've got some sweets to go again.
And that was the part where Chris was getting a chew as well.
He was like, edit it out, lad, edit it out, lad.
Now, so thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. We've really enjoyed just being here with us again.
Being here with Chucky David, Queen, and Jimmy Savile.
Steve Coogan. Thanks very much. See you in the next one.
See ya.
Peace out.